Homeschooling is just a natural part of my life that it was a lot of just making everyday moments count. Homeschool curriculum is an on thing for us. It was unusual. It was nice to have. We were able to get some resources. We did Bob Jones, we did Becca, we did some basic homeschool curriculum, but we had to share that among all three of us kids. I had a brother and a sister growing up. And there was a lot of adapting to it, but even things like, my dad had a Time Life collection of books, and that became my history. Every little thing, everything that we did had some element of education to it.
So it was really more of a way of life.
Yeah,
education was,
sure.
as opposed to just school, right?
Absolutely. And it was them taking the opportunity and drawing our attention to those things that were important for us to know in that day-to-day lived experience.
Right.
Stopping at a historic site to learn a little bit of history about the area we were traveling through was an awesome thing. And it would lead to conversations about what other events surrounded that particular thing, or, cooking. There's chemistry in cooking. It wasn't so much that they had to look in a book as it was, hey, did you know? Or, hey, let's figure this out. Or, hey, let's see what else we can do in this situation. So it was a lot of just making everyday moments count.
I love that. And do you feel like you've kind of carried that over into how you homeschool your own kids?
For sure. It's homeschooling is just a natural part of my life that it was kind of somewhat, it felt intuitive to start with when I started homeschooling my kids as they were littler. But like every mom,
Right.
right now homeschooling, there's so many resources available to us that it's easy to get overwhelmed with all the stuff that's out there that is more of a formal curriculum, that is more,
Right.
You can line out here's step A, step B, step C. And it was largely, for me, an adjustment to go back to the frame of reference of what do we do in our everyday lives? What are those moments that I can look at with my kids and go, hey, kiddos, check this out. This puddle is full of little tiny tadpoles. What is it? What are tadpoles and what are they doing here? And what happens when the puddle dries up? It's all those kinds of day-to-day conversations and just life around us that I've really had to, even as a homeschooler, even having had that experience in my life of having to make a conscious choice to engage my kids in that way. So it's somewhat intuitive, but it's also very proactive.
Homeschool Insights is sponsored by CTC Math. If you're looking for a great online math program, visit ctcmath.com and try it for free. For more great homeschool inspiration and resources, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.